Hello, it's Karen again from Sportlink Running and Fitness, this amazing bricks and mortar store in Taverham near Norwich in the UK. And today we're going to have a little chat about the Mizuno Rebellion Flash 2. When I first saw this shoe, I thought, I'm not going to be able to run in this. It's got a weird kind of heel. So if you look at it, I'll try to hold it flat for you. It's got a cutaway heel. So there's literally nothing there. I went for a 5-mile run in it last night, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Within about 400, 500 metres, I forgot about all this little kind of malarkey bit at the back, and I was really enjoying the run. In terms of kind of fit and that kind of stuff, you've got a fairly see-through mesh at the top. Again, very lightweight, kept my foot very, very cool, and you could feel the air around your feet. There's a little bit of bunching. I haven't got the widest feet in the world, but there was a little bit of bunching, a little bit of excess material, just kind of as you lace the shoe up. It didn't bother me, but it might bother some people who like a kind of more snugger-fitting shoe. There's no gusset on the tongue. Instead, you've got the two little loops. Again, I'll try and show you. Two little loops on the tongue there and there that just keep the laces kind of firm. And although it took me a few goes to get the lacing right on my foot, once I'd done that, I didn't have any kind of issues at all when I was running. I did have to use the runner's loop, the second hole loop, on the run, purely because I've got little skinny ankles, and I did feel a little bit of kind of my heel was slipping. But again, once I got that sussed and sorted, my foot was secure and locked down in the shoe. The tongue is very thin, so again, if you're somebody who likes a little bit of cushioning on the top of your foot, just be aware of that. I didn't have any pressure points again, but it did take me some time to get my lacing just kind of as I like it. In terms of the midsole, so this is where the magic happens in this shoe. You've got a dual layer midsole. You've got Mizuno's Energy Light Plus foam on the top, on this layer here. Then you've got a fiberglass infused or composite wave plate running through it, and it's kind of, you can see it's very nicely kind of curved. Again, everything is kind of to get your foot up on that thing. And then underneath the lower layer is Mizuno's Energy foam, which is a little bit firmer than the Energy Light Plus again, and I think that's just to kind of stabilize the shoe. It is a lovely plush shoe. It is soft when you land, but because you've got that plate and that Energy foam kind of layers underneath it, it's not that unstable. I have seen people complain about it, that there has been, they do find it a little bit stable, but again, for me, I thought it was fine. I really enjoyed running a shoe. There's plenty of rubber on the bottom, and the grip I found was very, very good. As you can see, again, there's a cutaway kind of groove in the middle of the shoe, probably to save a bit of weight, which is a good thing in my book. The only kind of thing is that I'd be a bit worried that you'd get little kind of hitchhikers and little stones hitching a ride as you go around. So it's definitely a shoe I would say for a road rather than kind of a track run and stuff like that. And when I say track, I mean a kind of a trail path kind of run. So I put it through its paces, picked up the pace, and you could definitely feel the shoe kind of getting you onto your tiptoes. I felt that my cadence, my leg turnover was really, really strong on this. It's a shoe that kind of says, again, come on, let's go faster, let's get those feet down, because the more you're in the air, the more you slow down. So the quicker you can get back onto the road surface and push off again, the better. And this shoe was really, really helpful with that. I kind of settled down to a kind of a cruising speed as well, and I noticed that when I did that, I settled a little bit further back on the shoe, but it was still just as comfy, just as nice to run in. So that Energy Light Plus foam is really nice. It's so soft, but not a soggy shoe. It's very responsive. You can definitely tell though when you come to traffic lights or when you have to stop and you sink back on that heel, that this is not a shoe to walk around in. I think anybody who perhaps jeffs in the race, walk and run, I think you'd have problems with this because it just wouldn't be comfortable in the walking stage of your race. So it's definitely a shoe that's going to kind of get you forward. I've got kind of an old injury, so one of my feet lands on the midfoot and one of my feet is definitely heel striker. Again, I thought I'd have a problem with that, but I didn't. Both feet kind of went forward on the shoe, and it felt lovely and comfortable. Probably to sum up, I would say this shoe is a great all-rounder. You can do your long runs because of the plushness. You can do your tempo runs. You can do your intervals in this. And I would also say probably up to, say, I don't know, half marathon. It might be a really good race shoe as well because it's light I think anybody who's looking for kind of an all-round, kind of one of these super trainers that doesn't want to break the bank, I definitely tell you to consider the Rebellion Flash 2. I'm actually quite smitten with this shoe. I always say, never judge a book by its cover. Don't judge this shoe by its appearance. It's a fantastic shoe. Give it a go, and you might be pleasantly surprised. If you like this review, give it a like and subscribe to Sportlink TV. There's loads of other content on our channel, including the Sportlink Grand Prix race series. Anyway, come and see us in store. We're in Taverham in Norfolk. We're a great bricks and mortar store, and we've got loads of products and loads of shoes for you to try, and we always like to chat about shoes anyway. So enjoy your running and see you soon. Bye.